Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hampton Court Palace and the Royal Tennis Court for what was kind of always expected to be a dead rubber fixture. Lewis Gordon and Jack Josephs. My name's Ben Gazenbeek. I'm hoping that we've got
I'm
a second commentator here. There we go.
Can you hear me? Oh, perfect,
Yeah.
mate. Sorry, I was panicking then. I mean, I can hear you. Yeah, dead rubber, but still plenty on the line. Jack Joseph's first tournament. I mean, I've commentated on all of Jack's matches. He seemed to enjoy my comments on his game yesterday. Seemed to learn something. We had a little chat this morning, so excited to see how he goes it.
Yeah, what do you make of him as a player? He's not someone we've seen a lot of on the tour before.
I like him stylistically. I think he plays sensible shots. I see quite a lot of myself in him, actually. I think when I was kind of off a similar handicap, I struggled with the same things he's probably struggling with right now. Just lacking that one kind of killer shot, a little bit more intent needed, and I think those are things which will come to him, which is exciting because, yeah, he's got like the grounding, and he looks good. I enjoy watching him.
So coming up against Lewis Gordon, what have you made of Lewis's play this week?
Thought he actually played all right. We compare him to how he played kind of in the US Pro, the satellite and the main draw, and maybe like the Category A and the Super League. I think he's played a bit better than that this week. I was impressed with him yesterday. Seems to be hitting it pretty clean, but again, very much kind of an end of season feel to this match for him. I think he'll just want to get over the line, finish with a win, and go again in September.
How difficult is it when you're playing a dead rubber against a player who's ranked 7 points worse than you, and you think they're still up for this and I'm not?
I think you just got to stay professional. I think if you're having that kind of attitude, that's really not of anyone else's concern, right? That's up to you to motivate yourself. You're a professional, you're paid to be out here, and yeah, if you're not that up for it, I mean, yeah, you could get a really rude awakening, and I know Jack's pumped for this.
Yeah, he's been talking about it all day here at the club.
Which is good, man. You want people to be excited. You want people putting your name forward to enter these big events, and like he's taken advantage of kind of a weak entry, other people maybe not entering the tournament, and he's had a great time this week. I'm sure he's learned a lot, and yeah, take some kind of confidence into the French Open, which I believe he has entered.
Yeah, it's my understanding he'll be playing the French qualifying and potentially the British Open qualifying as well. I think it's his targets.
Well, you might be straight in the French Open draw. You really just don't know.
Exactly, yeah.
Just the way it is. Like if you put an entry form in, see what happens. And it's a small game, and there's plenty of opportunities out there if you're willing to kind of risk that loss. So good for Jack, and yeah, excited to see how he gets on the tour. I think he's really up for it.
Yeah, that British Open qualifying is shaping up to be quite the battle. I think we will cap out as the total number of entrants because we're only allowed 16 in the qualies.
Yeah, mate, I tell you what, 16 draw in the qualies, that's insane.
But I kind of suspect we might get there for that this year.
Anyway, that's great.
Here we are. BTM marking.
Trophy sponsored by Mitsubishi Electric. At the hazard end from the Royal Tennis Court, we have Jack Josephs. And at the service end from Petworth House Tennis Court, we have Lewis Gordon. Match is 1 9-game set. Play well, gents. First game level.
Long railroad serve from Gordon to open up. He really struggled with that serve in his first match today as well.
Attempts.
So, some courts there, the outer ledge like that grill counts as in. Is that the case here?
No, I think you've got to pretty much hit the glass it. Yeah, nice start from Jack, confident start. Interesting that Lewis is going railroad. Probably like teasing Jack in to hit that force, which I know he kind of didn't do too much yesterday. Not really a shot that he favours. Definitely prefers to kind of back away and hit that corner. So Lewis obviously looking to kind of shorten the points, and yeah, he's had a fair few chances to attack. He'll be disappointed that he's 30-15 down here, but yeah, he's a threat from down the hazard end.
It just feels like Lewis's railroad's been longer than anyone else's who's played this last couple of days.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that a technique thing, or is it where he's aiming on the penthouse? I'll wait for after this point for you to answer that. Just waiting for some people to take their seats. I think it's the sponsors that have come in to take their seats at the back of the galleries. Yeah, so what's causing Gordon to hit his railroad longer?
I'll tell you in a second. Wow, first game Jackie Josephs.
First game, 1-0.
Home crowd will like that. Great support here last night from the RTC members.
15 love.
Yeah, he's probably never seen a ball hit that hard. No, I think actually to answer your question, Lewis isn't a natural railroad server.
Oh.
So kind of controlling his length. He never really serves it for long periods of matches.
Love.
Oh, that's got him.
Oh no.
I think that's got his wrist of his left hand.
Oh no.
Game receiver. 1 game all.
That will sting.
Just gotta hit it.
Love. Chase worse than 6. 15 love.
Play.
30 love.
Yeah, so kind of continuing that last discussion, I think Lewis, he doesn't love serving a railroad. I know he's been working on it a lot at Petworth, but kind of for a big guy with really good hands, just never really been much of a server of it. But I think the main talking point the last few points was Jack Jones getting hit there. I mean,
Yeah.
Look, you enter a tournament, you're playing with the big boys, you're just going to have to suck that up. I mean, Lewis is a great guy, and he's obviously going to maybe think, God, that's awkward, but yeah, that's...
by no means is he trying to hit him.
No, I mean,
No.
about 50 yards, you should just be seeing it, but wow, tough to see. I think it's affected Jack a lot, that.
I think it has, yeah. It's just looked a little bit tentative ever since he got the first one, and even more so after he got the second.
Wow.
15-40.
I don't see that all too often at Hampton Court. off the penthouse I've had of court like that, off a relatively tame shot.
Oh my god. Errors from both players.
Yeah, serve like that you've got to punish. Does well.
Receiver's advantage.
That's good play.
So Gordon has moved away from his railroad now. Going for the demi.
Last gallery.
Even then, that's on the back penthouse.
Advantage, one chase.
Yeah, I mean, that's extraordinary, that. Extraordinary. How'd you deal with that first pro tournament and you've just been stung from the back of the court like by one of the hardest hitters? I mean, look, he's hitting balls every day with Nick and Scott. Those are boys that just can't generate that kind of pace. It's very much a case of like learning on the job for Jack here.
Yeah.
You can do as many volley drills as you like. It's never going to prepare you for that. And yeah, tough to watch really, but yeah.
When you're
Advantage receiver.
at the end of the court facing down a forcer like
Chase the
that,
last gallery.
how much time do you have to see it and react to it? How much is it about your eyes picking up the ball?
Lost chase.
Oh, that
Second
was
gallery.
loses the chase.
Deuce.
Chase was last gallery, second gallery post.
Wow. Jack giving it a come on there. He loves it.
That's coming back again, Lewis. Sorry.
Yeah, so how much of it is about your eyes picking up the ball and then reading that back into your coordination with your feet?
I think it's actually more about reading the shape. And
Advantage,
look, Lewis is
server.
winding up there. You know it's going to be quick.
But to go left or right, you're reading that from the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage server, no chases. One game all. Hampton Court Palace. Think so.
He's done well there.
First gallery
Yeah, I
advantage.
think you basically got to get yourself in a position where you can kind of cover the straight, cover the main wall and cross court there. I mean, obviously he's kind of gone dead straight, but yeah, I don't know. He's obviously just not seen it. I mean, yeah, it's come quick, but I mean, maybe you should put yourself on the other end of it, Ben. See how you get on.
Chase the
No, thank
first
you.
gallery.
I've been with Will Flynn while he's been forcing, but I've been on the same side of the court with him in practice, and it's just when you're an amateur player like me, you just have no comprehension of how fast that ball can get.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you're behind the dead on netting, you still don't quite get the full impact of it.
That's a great ball.
Worse than one.
That's pretty good serve. Stayed tight, didn't it? Those slower ones do seem to hug the wall a little bit more. I've been finding a few of my second serve railroads have been staying tighter than the ones where you've kind of got too much spin on, which is super interesting.
Yeah, it's a serve we see a lot here at Hampton Court. I think Darren Long has really been the proponent of second serve railroads over the last little while, but a few other guys are bringing it out.
Yeah, I'm
here
going
at
to chuck
Hampton.
a few in. Just the stat I know is watching Nick and Ben in the final last year. Nick served every single serve the entire match of railroad, which tells you everything you need to know about how effective that serve is here.
Advantage receiver, worse than a yard. Medical.
4th deuce so far. Definitely a long way off the longest we've seen today. Had 18 deuces in the first match in one game between Gale and Valet.
Yeah.
Second gallery deuce. Chase, better than 3. 2 chases.
Gordon opted him to get some chases. I think Jack's kind of settled in now, which is good. I think this is a battle, you know, Ben. I think there's mileage in this. Like, Jack's reading the court well, keeps it short. He's not going to give Lewis tons of balls to hit. Like, you see how short he keeps it, right? There's not loads of balls full toss on the back wall on the penthouse that Lewis can force. So he's kind of going to get drawn into that rally. He's just telling me to be quiet, but I mean, the ball's not
For
going to
his
play.
deuce. First chase is the second gallery.
Second gallery of the chase here. Oh, he read it too.
Good point, that. Good point.
He had the measure of that hazard battery wall as well. The balls that came under there while Gordon was looking for the hazard galleries. Another one that's just rolled out the back.
Ball up.
Advantage, receiver.
Great serve again.
Thank you.
Tough on Gordon, that, but yeah, it will change ends. Has chase to beat.
Sometimes it feels strange that we play such a big tournament, one of the most extreme courts going around in terms of dimensions and how it plays, and play the French Open on another one of the more extreme courts, and we end up seemingly playing more of the top tennis on the extreme courts than we do the standard Bickley types.
Yeah, I completely agree. But I mean, it's like
Australian Open in Hobart as well.
just get on with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get it over
Hazard
the net.
chase, half a yard.
But yes, but it does change the way the rallies
Hazard a yard, thank you.
pan
Hazard
out
1.
and who's up and who's down, depending on the strengths on each court. There's another pacey ball.
Game server.
So Jack Joseph's in the lead again. Crowd very much behind him,
2 games to 1.
willing him on. This would be the biggest win of his career should he get there. At least he got out of the way of that one.
This is tough to watch, man. This is tough to watch. Like, Jack could get hit here again. We're only in the 4th game. Come on, mate. Stay strong.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, as someone on the receiving end of a few of those in my time, never a good sign when the crowd go wild for that.
T15.
Wow.
Very short serve from Josephs there on the underarm twist.
Yeah, he's asking for a bit there.
Yeah. Can't be doing that against Lewis Gordon. It's dead on his hip for a while.
So it's funny, when Lewis beat Tony Hollins in the 2024 US Pro Singles Satellite, one of the Newport members commented that Lewis's style was bullying on Tony. So I'm kind of getting flashbacks to that now.
Yeah, I see
He's
that.
had most success just driving that ball in there, and fair play to him.
Yeah, it's almost he doesn't even need to be at full power to still be too much for Jack at this point.
Nah, definitely not.
Worse than the
You
last
just
gallery.
sacrifice a bit of that power, get some of the control in. Looking for the hazard galleries. Can't find them. Drops the racket
30-14.
in frustration.
It's Jack's retrieving well. He just needs to stay in these points.
No, I agree. It's
Wait.
especially reading that hazard battery wall really well.
Well played.
Two games all.
So, a question for you, which I'll get to after this.
15 love.
When you were Jack's level, how did you learn to cope with forces? Was it just seeing them?
Ah, beauty. Shot. Good answer to this question, actually.
15 all.
There is an answer. Service.
30-15. Chase 2 and 3.
Nice shot. One chase.
30-15, one chase. All.
One's not in a good headspace.
One fault.
Not at all in a good headspace.
Double fault would be interesting.
Please no.
Yeah, don't do it. Nice. So yeah, I mean, I hit a lot with Darren at Manchester, and just gradually, you see that many forces in points, and like, I just got better. But very much a case of repetition, I think. Kind of like slip catching in cricket. I think defending a force, I think the guys that do more of it, generally able to deal with forces more in games. Like, you make it as random as possible. Don't say, oh yeah, hit a forehand, then hit a backhand volley. Like, just make it as hard as possible, and yeah, in games it becomes slightly easier. But like, straight forces, main wall defence, Darren's kind of hitting all of it, and you either
30 all.
start hemorrhaging points, or you start getting in behind them, and ultimately
First
I had to
chase
start
is
getting in
2
behind them,
3.
and yeah, repetition, and you're there gradually. But it's a lot of balls, right? Like, it's a lot of balls and a lot of work to get from
Chase 2
kind
and
of a
3.
10 to lower down.
New headband for Lewis Gordon.
What's the chase? 40-30, chase the first gallery.
Already getting mouthy.
Oh, beauty.
Can you really afford to go that cross-court option there in the first gallery chase?
That's a terrible shot.
Gallery's wide open.
It's not even that. It's like, why have you hit it with spin? Just, you're not even driven a straight timber. It's just like, oh, Jack, not even wide enough. What are you thinking? so good. Great hit. Cannot be serving that middle of the back wall nonsense to Lewis Gordon. He will eat that up.
A few of the Prested members have made their way down here today, around the top galleries near the dead on, and they're definitely keen to show their appreciation to not just Lewis Gordon, but they've had Tom Durack out of retirement.
Did you say Prested? You mean Petworth?
Petworth, sorry.
Yeah. Isn't too far, right? West Sussex to here. Essex is a serious commitment, like, fair play.
Yeah, no, for some reason, those two always slip up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Petworth members.
Philadelphia.
Apologies to Petworth. Love you down there.
That's a good ball.
Very even on the points won so far.
Beauty. Great rally that. I know I'm watching this at home. That's a really, really good backhand exchange. Just again, not quite enough on it from Jack. A bit too pushy.
Look at that service points one stat. That's well below 50% for both players, especially Joseph's.
That's a great hold.
We've seen that number pushing up to 60% for many of the other guys, thinking of Bertie and Levi this week. So to see those numbers so low is a bit surprising.
Lovely serve that. Right in the nick.
Oh no. Oh no. You can't believe it.
I think we might have caught clean.
You can see his leg sweat.
I think, yeah, it's a tough miss that. Tough miss. I mean, so far away from the net as well.
That's where you bring out the lob.
Tough sequence of points. That was a great serve as well.
Yeah, just before those last 2 points, I had the feeling that Gordon was just about to start to push away with it, but those two are going to really set him back.
Yeah, big time, especially with that chase. It's tricky that I think floating that ball on this court, I think with it being that wide, you can afford to go slightly lower and harder, just as long as it's wide, because that back wall is kind of so aggressive. Even if you're getting it in there, like on the full, like half a yard up the wall, it's still going to be super difficult for them to attack you again. And obviously, it's such a big area to cover at that hazard end that I've been surprised to see people kind of pushing it into that corner, trying to cut winners. I personally think if you drive hard and low under that grill, they've got like another yard to read it. It's difficult, and yeah, the ball's probably just going to roll out. Just roll the dice. I don't think it's a court where you can really afford to die wondering.
No, absolutely not. Worse than two is the chase.
Good cut volley that from Gordon. He needed that.
Chase better than two.
Not going to be a good serve from Jack. He's got a little half chance here. 40-30. straight shot.
So match is leveled up now at 3-all.
Lewis isn't going to want this to kind of continue, but Jack's making it a real battle.
Good on him, I say.
I agree. I agree.
So I don't think Jack was under any aspirations of making it out of the qualifying group this tournament. It's really about getting through these 3 matches and the learning experience that they provide. For him, this is his grand final.
Oh, it's brutal. Bit of a flush and great boast off the back wall there from Lewis Gordon. Finished off by Jack.
Back will boast off a loopy grill ledge.
Oh, you'll regret that. Jeez. Had a real chance there, Jack, to stay in the point. Service end. That he love. That is a poor game. Tennis serve from Lewis Gordon. Danger times here. 4 games to 3 down.
4 games to 3, serve leads.
Composes himself, collects a few balls. He knows he has to knuckle down here, or else that set to 9 is going to be a long way away.
Level. Last
Good
gallery.
choice.
No stroke. Love.
That's the roof. 30 love Josephs and a ball
Ball
up.
up, please.
As he high fives the wall.
This feels a little like it's approaching Johnny Whittaker, Manchester 2023.
Yep. Like,
That was at the category A's when it was up there. For the couple of years it was up there.
30.
Gordon kind of lost to Johnny Whittaker, who was a good 8 to 10 points worse than him at the time.
no, it wasn't that bad. It was like 6 points at least.
It was more than 6. I clearly remember it was more than 6.
Shot.
Oh, that's in.
Good ball.
At the time, I think he was
One chase.
perhaps a bit more upset with the way the court was bouncing than he is here today. But still,
Sounds like everyone who's ever been to Manchester ever, who's ever lost there. But yeah, no, this is super interesting. I think we can see Jack kind of knows he's the underdog. This is his cup final. Kind of as a guy who's been seeded 1 in a lot of amateur tournaments, I know the feeling when you're just playing someone lower ranked who you know you're better than, right? You know categorically you're going to beat them. Like, I've had that a few times against Ben Yorston. He knows every time he plays me, this is his cup final, right?
Yeah.
He's whacking it on Instagram. He's telling his mates to come down. Oh, I'm playing the world and whatever. And, like, it is frustrating as kind of the guys expected to win, but you just have to be the bigger man and just get on with it and treat it like a normal game of tennis. Just work hard.
Last gallery.
And yeah, I think Lewis is going to have to knuckle down here. That's good ball. Yeah, if you can use shots, you've got to get it right, and he has done there. 4-3 juice.
Game server. 4 games all.
4-all.
4-all. You've got the scoreboard in front of you, I hope, still.
Out.
Yeah, I sure do. I don't know how I read that wrong.
15 love.
That's a really weak backhand from Jack there. He could have done far, far better with that. Got it a little bit wider. God, he'll regret that.
Love.
That's better.
He's better than
He's
2.
really given
30
that
love.
some, unlike the last few points. Wow, great rally.
Shot before the winner there. I think sometimes Jack can just lose his balance a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it seems like a slippy court. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
But
it's kind of this open stance he's got. He's not necessarily as balanced, or he's not able to push off quite as quick. Maybe it's something to do with that, but yeah, he's got away with it there. I think the times he's brought Lewis all that way up court, he's got a bit of a result, 'cause it's difficult. Lewis knows that ball at that point has to end,
yeah,
and that kind of puts even more pressure on his finish. Like what I was talking about, if you're going to go hard and low under the grill, something's going to happen. You're going to at least extend the court and at least stay in the point. I think it would have been wiser to go down that route rather than
receiver.
the reverse angle there.
First chase is better than 2.
But yeah, work to do it. Work to do.
Whoa. Lost it. 30 all. Same chase, better than 2.
I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger there. I thought he'd have really cracked a force, at least on that third ball.
well in the hands. It's got to be off the main wall though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, true, actually. Yeah. Oh,
He's trying to get something back off it.
ball up. 4 all juicy. Nice looking scorecard, all the 4s. 404.
Not found.
So good for me.
Chase.
Yeah, that straight ball at RTC is absolutely deadly.
2 yards. Juice.
Wow,
Advantage, long
just
chase.
inside the timbre. Great width from Jack. He's growing in confidence in this match.
Good on him. The thing is, I hope he gets the bug for it. I hope it.
I
is-
think he has got the bug, to be honest. I think it's been a long time out with injury and uncertainty and like lacking confidence because he's kind of not sure on his feet. I think now he's got to a decent level. He's got a bit of experience, kind of training at least under his belt, and I think he's ready for the big tournaments.
Oh, for sure.
And he's going to meet more of the guys, get more ideas. It's exciting, and I hope he listens back to this and practices his defensive volley.
Advantage receiver. Chase 2. Yeah.
Chase 2, big cut volley needed.
nicely
shot.
lifted.
No, floor again, mate. Floor again. Just keep peppering that ball. I think the tendency of the modern player is just to pull the trigger too early. That was a real sitter. Floor side ball there, probably would have won the point.
No. Jake's better than 2, Juice.
Good hit, good hit.
Advantage, 1 chase.
Pretty loose serve that on Juice point. This is becoming tasty. What are our viewers looking like, Ben? Anyone in the comments? Any?
Doug shepherded in.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Jack.
Yeah, good. Good. Solid support.
Seen Doug around yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Taking photos with his beard.
New
His
beard.
stubble. I know, yeah, it's cool. Little 5 o'clock shade. Very fashionable. We've both got a bit of that going on, haven't we? It's a real tennis thing.
Serves advantage, Jake's better than 2.
So ahead in the game again. Remember, set to 9 here at Champions Trophy qualifying.
It's a cupcake, as John Lumley would say. That's hit him on the back, hasn't it?
Chase worse than second gallery.
Oh, I thought that clips his back, or did that just go ledge, Ben?
I think it just went ledge.
Yeah.
Good lead.
Too good. It's just too quick. Cannot serve that. Cannot serve that, Jack. Come on, mate. Lewis Gordon is very, very strong in that area. Too good. Yeah, it's a lovely ball. Really good shot. Really good play, Lewis Gordon. Ahead in the game, finding that floor side wall on his backhand, a few drives. Again, getting that kind of force on target is making Jack think, keeping him on his toes, and that's the way to kind of build a successful game. Just been too many like silly errors, I think, at this point.
Yeah, it still is a close one.
Yeah, super
Points for
close.
5-all. And credit to Jack, if you just go off handicap, this should be a 9-2, right?
Yeah. I just thought he looked better against Fawn and Darren than the scoreline suggests.
So I'm just trying to find a stat, but I can't actually find it. So go on to my guru to see if I can get an answer to a particular stat. Oh, that's
He's fluked that. I didn't mean that. It's one of those postage stamp dead ones. Wow. It's one of them when you do it once and you think you can do it every time. You miss the next 3. And you think, why did I bother?
I remember it's your signature shot from 2 years ago.
No wall involved in that one.
Good grill to finish what was otherwise a fairly floaty rally.
Oh, such bad return to serve from Jack. Those boats aren't anywhere near wide enough or hard enough to trouble Lewis. He's mopped them all up on the volley and then off the side wall. Anyone watching at home, definitely not the best option for that serve. Yeah, he's done well there, adjusted well. Seems a bit calmer now, Lewis. I think he's got that kind of anger and frustration out of his system. Playing a lot more control towards the grill corner. I think Jack overplaying a little bit. We see he's got that first point of the game with that kind of skid boast, which again, I maintain I don't think he was going for that. So he's gone 15 love. He's now thinking, oh my God, I've got a chance of winning here. It's 5-all. And he's overplaying. See how he's missed that backhand volley? He's kind of pushed a load of backhands. Just needs to reset and think, right, what would I do in points? Like, just lean on a few, get a few floor side wall. Don't hit boast all the time. Because, yeah, Lewis is far too good a player to miss out on those.
So 5-all, 40-15 to Gordon. Set to 9.
Interesting if he can chuck in 2 good serves there.
Better than second gallery of the chase.
Wow. Yeah, fizzer. That's real good.
30-40.
More intentional than his first winning gallery, that's for sure.
Crowd still loved it.
Crowd always loves a winning gallery. It's always a magical thing because no one above a 30 handicap can actually hit it.
Tricky. Yes, it is. There we go. 2 good serves. 2 points for Jack Josephs. 5-all juice. So good. Great play, Lewis Gordon. I thought that maybe with Tambo had gone flush, thought it had gone behind him, but dealt with it well.
Advantage receiver.
Jack getting frustrated there, but it's a tough ball. No need to be frustrated.
By no means out of the match yet. Last couple of games to Gordon. Can he run away with it? Threatened to, hasn't yet. Oh, that's downed him. Hasn't hit him, he's got a racket on it, but again, I just don't think he's seeing it early enough.
What's he talking about there?
Oh, what's a towel, yeah.
What, is his sweat hit the floor or something?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, John Lumley's been very annoyed in our practices because I've been sweating profusely. He's like, God, I've got no grip in the corners. Sorry for sweating. Can happen.
The worst for it was Jimmy Campbell at the Varsity matches. Basically came off with a C3 shirt.
Love that.
15-30.
You know you've been doing it right.
months back when the varsity matches were a bunch of single figure and teen handicaps. Bit more than that these days. I think to make the team, you probably the men's team probably need to be a high 30s.
Just need to be at uni.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy was like desperate to get his half blue, and he was playing like hundreds of matches a year, and he was kind of off like 20 odds, but the team was like Ed, Jamie, Alex Evans, Jules, who were better than him. And like now, he'd be like the #1 winning double bagel.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane how times change. Cyclical, hey? Cyclical.
Yeah.
Just like the number of plus players in 1999. All right, I blame handicap drift, mate.
Well, you're all getting your 2.5 points. Don't worry about that.
Oh, no, mate. Well, we thought that more people were going to get into plus this week, but it's not really turned out that way. Looks like Bertie's going to be the one getting closer.
Yeah, well, you got to earn your pluses.
Mate, he said to me last week, he was like, oh, I feel like I've stagnated at 5. Well, you're off 3.8 now, mate. So, you haven't.
Well, he have a plus player in the varsity matches then.
Hey, you'll have a plus player? What? Oh, yeah. Well, if he gets in, right?
Yeah, if he gets in.
Just speak to like AQA or whoever does his exams. Goes a long time ago. A long time ago, exams for me and you. I know you're the same age as me. What am I talking about?
I did my exams for longer though.
Yeah, mate. I bet. I can't wait to finish these accountancy ones.
Bit of activity in the live chat. We've got Jacob Taylor, come on Jack. James Mallinson, hi guys. Hi James, good to have you with us. The classic valuer, big up Lou. And the indefatigable Jane Taylor, come on Gordo.
She's rarely watching.
Just happy I got the word out.
That is an excellent backhand from Jack Jones.
Better than the last gallery.
Oh my God, he's not seen that either. Wow.
40-30.
Sun seems to be out and shining on the court a bit as well. First time this week.
He's done well to dig that out.
40-30.
More in the live chat, Jacob Taylor. We do love an excellent backhand from Josephs.
Nice. Yeah, it was a good ball. That he was kind of on the run. Takes serious composure to drag that floor side wall from there. Got to give the ball a lot of time on the strings. A shot of a high level player. I was kind of impressed with that. So again, the better you get, the more those guys will make that with regularity. At the kind of 0 to 9, 10 to 15 levels, you'll see people kind of panic and just punch that ball anywhere towards that corner. It's just nowhere near as effective.
Hazard, second gallery.
Tricky bounces all around. But that is the game to Lewis Gordon. 7-5, the largest lead of the match, I think. It'll be 3 in a row to Lewis Gordon now.
Yeah, he's just not able to get in behind that Mayweather. I haven't seen him defend one or get a racket on one. Just not reading that shot.
To be fair, you doing that was what got you from a 5 to a -5.
Defo. 100%. It's a massive part of the game.
Arguably, it's also what got Camden from not being world champion to being world champion.
Oh, Gordy. So good. So good. It's as good as it gets there on the backhand.
30 low.
I mean, I think it's partly what makes this game so exciting to play. I'll tell you what I mean in a sec.
Ball up. Go now.
Yeah, is that defense of the main wall can be something that you don't need to learn until you're a 15 handicap. That means you've always got that extra bit to be learning about. No matter what level you're at, there's always something new.
Was in another. This is danger zones for Joseph. Whacks a ball into the net in frustration. Needs to be careful there. Yes, that's tough, man. That's tough. He's literally won the whole game on main was.
I don't think he's read that till the ball's past last gallery. He's not actually started to move.
No. Wow, great get from Gordo in the first place, but Joseph's finding the grill. Slower pace, nice. Got in behind that rocket Gordon force.
30 love.
Wow, net course done in there.
15-30.
Jack's just got to fight from here on out. Still winnable from here.
Wow. Not if you serve there. Big point this.
Think of yourself as 5-3 down. How many times have you won a set from 5-3 down? Or 5-2 down, rather.
John Woods Casey, French Open first round, 5-2. Jack.
It's not good. That's brought up. Match point for Lewis Gordon. Sammy Legg doesn't believe it. He says in the chat, call me Francis Bourgeois, the way I'm anticipating the comeback train.
Not happening.
Might be anticipating quite a while.
I think the amount of targets and 3 points Lewis got there, just on the main wall and the straight dead on. I mean, he's won what, like 6 out of 8, just generating racket errors and actually hitting outright winners. That kind of crushes your mentality. There's someone on the one end of that, and you see there Jack's missed an easy forehand volley to bring up match point, and yeah, I think his spirit has been somewhat crushed. Yeah.
Match point, Lewis Gordon. Second gallery, the chase. Oh no!
Stop throwing your racket, mate. But that's the game. Game of the match. 9 games to 5. Good game of reelers. Jack Josephs. He'll wonder what might have been from 5-4 up. Wasn't to be. Lewis Gordon wins. He ends his season with a victory. An enjoyable match to watch. Let's have a look at the stats. Lots of dead-ons there, crikey. 7 dead-ons, 2 grows. But yeah, he's sort of leaped ahead of points won towards the end there.
Yeah, it was a game of 2 halves, really. Gordon and Josephs battling hard, and then from 5-4 up to Josephs, Gordon won the next 5 straight.
Yeah.
And just, I think, got on top of that force, got on top of that that ball testing out Joseph's volley.
Yeah.
It just wasn't there.
Yeah, he's very dangerous when he gets on a roll with that force. Definitely got a lot of ability. And yeah, ends his season with a win, but he will not be getting through to the quarters.
No, you've been watching the Champions Trophy brought to you by Mitsubishi Electric. We will have 2 more matches for you today. Firstly, was anticipated to be the deciding match, but it's turned out to be a dead rubber between Lewis Williams and Levi Gale. That will follow next. And then what will follow that will be a deciding match between Darren Long and Vaughan Hamilton. That's all still to come here on T&RA Media. My name's been Ben Gatemeek. I've been joined by Robert Shankman. Do come back for the next match, Levi Gale versus Lewis Williams. Goodbye.